October 26, 2016, the best and worst day of Kenny Fuchu's life. When his wife, Seveni, was sent to the hospital 2 weeks before her due date, they were excited.
We both were happy, was waiting for Kenny. You know, we never thought something bad was gonna happen.
Seveni Fuchu had preeclampsia, a dangerous pregnancy-related condition. During labor, her blood pressure spiked, her legs swelled, and the baby wasn't doing well.
Kenny gets stuck in the umbilical cord like 2 or 3 times, and they still was trying to make her deliver the baby normally. She cannot do it.
She needed a C-section. Kenny had a moment with her before the surgery.
I kiss her, I say, don't worry, you're gonna have your baby, and I'm gonna be here, and after this, I'm gonna take you to take a vacation to Punta Cana.
Kenny says he wasn't allowed in the room during his wife's surgery.
They say cold blue, cold blue. They let me go into the room after a little while, and I saw Kenny. I asked them, what is my wife? It was the worst feeling,
A year later, Kenny traveled to his native Dominican Republic to bury Seveni. Though Dr. Neil Shaw didn't treat Seveni Fuchu, he says the system failed her and continues to fail Black women.
You're so much more likely to experience risks in childbirth as a Black woman than a white woman. And it's uncomfortable to say, but the reason is racism.
Of the 700 women who die from childbirth every year in this country, roughly 2/3 of those women are Black.
The disparity that we see by race, it's not explained by anything other than race. So it's not explained by income.
Even when wealth, education, and prenatal care are equal, Black women are more likely to die. Tennis star Serena Williams recently discussed her brush with maternal mortality with Vogue magazine. A day after her daughter's birth, Williams correctly diagnosed herself with a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot blocking an artery in her lungs. The 23-time Grand Slam winner felt hospital staff initially ignored her concerns.
Even for Serena Williams, like, you can have a PhD, you can be the world's greatest athlete, and really nothing seems to protect you as a Black woman.
Healthcare professionals do care about all of their patients, says Dr. Shaw. He believes the racial disparity in maternal mortality is due in part to unconscious bias.
We recognize concerning symptoms a lot later in Black women than we do for white women. The fallacy is that when we're taught about race in medical school, we often assume that the risk is due to something genetic. But we all know that there's a component of it that's not genetic. And I think that's an area that's really uncomfortable to discuss, but very, very important to open up and start to consider. And if there's a bias that really shouldn't be interacting with our care, we can be aware of it.
In the case of Seveni Fuchu, a state's investigation found the hospital did not fully implement its plan for women with pre-existing conditions.
Disparities in maternal mortality should capture all of our attention and cause us to think about the whole system. And honestly, women have goals in giving birth other than emerging unscathed from the process. Like, that should be the floor. We're not even doing that well, but the ceiling should be making sure that care is safe and supportive and empowering.
And Dr. Shaw says a big part of making delivery safe and supportive, as he said, is really listening to the concerns of the women. That's true across all disciplines of medicine. Really listen to the patient.
And studies from the New England Journal of Medicine find there's not only a racial gap when medical concerns are expressed, but there's also a gender gap. When women raise medical concerns, they are more likely to be misdiagnosed. In the case of post-delivery concerns, doctors and state officials say these are, Anthony, easy fixes.
Let's see. Up next, why some women are choosing to give birth outside of the hospital.
Felt so good to be home.